There's been a lot of announcements around this city, this state. And one of those announcements, I got to call a guy in. You mind if I call somebody in?
Call somebody in.
Call somebody.
Slay Dog.
Huh.
Ramon Foster.
Hey!
It's Brad Willis. It's Brad Willis, Executive Director of the Tennessee Sports Hall of Fame, Brad Willis.
I knew something was going somewhere right. Somewhere right.
Oh, here's
They
balloons.
wouldn't let me leave. People wouldn't
Hop
let me
on a
leave.
mic, Brad.
The whole family is over here. Brad, go to the left of Slay.
That's dope.
Show. No. We'll turn this mic on.
Look at Roo.
Boy, we got a whole studio full of family and friends.
All he knows is that, like, his entire family. And Joe's here.
So, hey, boy, y'all something else.
Hey, there's Harder.
So, for anybody listening
Big John
and
Henderson in
not
the
watching on
building.
Zone TV,
Yes, let's let our listening audience know what is going on.
we turned this into a little mini family reunion.
What you got going, Brad Willis?
Well, I've been here before, matter of fact, and it was a year ago that Ron, maybe 2 years ago, that Ron helped me with Big John standing over here with a big smile on his face.
Big John Henderson in the building.
Because as a former Procone Firebird, they were classmates. Yeah. They spent some time together.
That's right.
And we included Ron in that announcement. I'm here today because we got another fun announcement. Here today to tell you, Ron Slay, that our board of directors wants to extend an invitation to you to join the Tennessee Sports Hall of Fame class of 2025.
That's crazy, man. I appreciate it, man. Listen, dog, this is that's major right there, man. Dang, and all the people around me. This is my circle, man. There's a couple people missing, but this is dope. Be a Nashville kid growing up here, going in Tennessee Sports Hall of Fame. You don't do it for that, but this is it, man. Got some loved ones that I'm taking in with me that ain't here. You know what I mean? Lil Terry, big Santonio Beard, Big Rick, all these people that's with me. We all going in this together, man. So I'm honored. Dang, that's I don't even know what to say.
I told somebody this a couple weeks ago. When you tell the story of sports in the state of Tennessee, you can't tell that story without mentioning Ron Slay. You can't tell that story without mentioning John Henderson. You can't tell that story without mentioning the Deion Grants, the Doug Matthews that we announced earlier. Mm-hmm. You're the fabric of sports, and you were born here. You played high school basketball here. You played at the University of Tennessee. You're an SEC Player of the Year. Went on to have a great basketball professional career, and now here you are. You're back in your hometown. You're still, connecting with a fan base that loves you. And I know that the listeners are super excited for you.
No doubt.
And everybody who I've been able to kind of loop in on the secret that Ron Slay is going to the Hall of Fame, they have been elated. So we are excited.
This, man.
We wanted Ramon to be the guy that comes in first, and we knew once you saw him, I told Brad, I was like, not only are they brothers, they're best friends, and he's immediately going to be like, dog, why are you here? And I didn't know it.
He got a little mic in his hand, like, what you doing? What's all that for?
We knew once he walked in, we had to hit it right there.
That's all right. That's all right, man.
So what does that mean to you, man? I mean, growing up here and now getting
dope,
the ultimate.
It lets it be known, man, that, the work didn't go, unnoticed. You know what I mean? The impact, I think that's one of the biggest things, man, having the impact, knowing that wherever you start is not necessarily where your journey going to end up. I think that's one of the biggest things, man, that you take from it, regardless of whatever your circumstances are, from not having to having, whatever it is, man, you can't let that really stop whatever your dream is. And matter of fact, just having the impact going forward, man, and all the people that poured into me, man. There's moms, grandmoms, man, moms, extended moms, Cindy, Elaine. Like it's so many to name, dog. Like it's been plenty of times, man, that but I had a hell of a journey. I'm gonna be real.
Had a hell of a journey.
I had a hell of a journey, man. I'm gonna be honest. Like it's so much that people don't know, but that was the part of it, though. Being able to get out there in the sports world and kind of show where you can always flourish, between the lines, whether that was in football where Coach Fitzgerald didn't let me get the rock enough because Big Joe was out there getting passes on offense, or basketball, where you got to get out there, and release everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope, man. I always wanted to carry the city on my back. You know what I mean? And I feel like I was able to do that, and I'll continue to do that.
We mentioned John Henderson is here. Big Joe,
Big Ruru, boy, you hell, boy.
Listen,
I'm trying to figure out what he is.
You got anything to say about Slay getting into the Tennessee Sports Hall of Fame? Congratulations for you to get in also, but do you have a story or two from Pearl Cone?
Man, nothing I can remember right now. But,
man, the stories over there. Y'all got the wrong man.
There he is, right?
Him and Big Terry got all the stories, man. I'm telling you.
Well, congratulations, brother. Well deserved.
Appreciate that, Ruru. Well, you something else.
I know I won't be able to follow up Coach Fitzgerald, so let me get in front of him because I heard a story about you last week that was legendary. I've heard more about this man, Coach Fitzgerald, and I feel like any coach in the state of Tennessee, period, okay? But you asked how long this has been going on. We were supposed to do it 2 weeks ago? Yeah. 2 weeks ago. So just so you know, we kept the circle small.
Y'all cool for that, boy.
It was a super small circle. Some people that was out of town that was supposed to come in town because of the date switching. It was a lot that went on behind this. Yeah.
Gotta get here through the snow.
Absolutely. I'm telling you. This your moment, man. Congratulations.
Appreciate it, man.
You mentioned the state. You carry it from the time you was younger all the way through, all the way to Oak Hill, back here, overseas, back here. You got it tatted on you. You can't mention Nashville without Ron Slay. You can't mention the state without him also, man. I appreciate you for letting us all be a part of this journey, but the man of the hour for sure that saw you and had to grab you by the neck 1 or 2 times. Coach Fitzgerald.
Coach Fitzgerald.
Well, congratulations. We won't tell any bad stories. But,
Coach, did you know that this guy, when you met him, would end up in the Tennessee Sports Hall of Fame?
At least the Talking Hall of Fame. But real quick, when Ron was about 9 or 10 years old, he had played junior pro basketball for us, Terry and I, for about at least a couple years. His mother, Lolita, moved him back to Chattanooga, their hometown, and Ron convinced his mother to put him on the bus every weekend on the Greyhound bus. She put him on the bus, 9 or 10 years old. He came, we picked him up from the bus station. He played a couple games on Saturday, spent the night, got back on the bus, went back to Chattanooga. That's who Ron Slay is.
Never quits working. It's still going. I mean, 3HL, you've helped us become one of the best shows in the country, and you've got the Slay Ride we just talked about in Knoxville, the Slay Ride now on the SEC Network, studio analyst, basketball game analyst, and man, you're only starting that part of this journey, so congratulations, brother.
I just want to say about Ron is he's been a winner all his life. He just, this is not the end of it, but I think Coach Fitzgerald and myself, when we coached them, we won multiple championships. Ron has won on every level he's been on, and that was a testament to me and him bringing him around, So, but he's like a son to me. My son and him were best friends, and to hear him on the radio station, just I'm so proud of him, and that's a testament to us trying to bring up young men like Ron. And we won. So we're still winning.
Absolutely.
I think 104.5, I listen to y'all all the time, and I laugh at this guy. He talks about Babs all the time. So But anyway, I appreciate Ron that you make this big journey, man, like you have. And
I appreciate y'all.
And we're proud of you. Thank you.
It's funny when you get something like this, it's not about you. And I know you understand that. It's about all of the people that are in this room and so many other people that are, you mentioned Santonio here, but so many other people. It's such a journey that you need others. So people say self-made man, that's never true.
Nah.
Right? Like you had so many people in your life that helped you along the way to make sure that you stayed the straight and narrow and ended up successful.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, man, like if the camera panned around, you could see all the people I talk about every day on the radio. Like it's like, Will from the Ville in here, Kids in here. Like this is who it is, man, and I'll continue to be like that because I can't be nothing but transparent. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't sugar coated. You always gonna get the raw, whether it get me in trouble or. You know what I mean? Or not. That's all I can be, unfiltered. A little bit more unfiltered.
Do we need Will from
the
Neville to have like 5 minutes?
Oh, Will from Neville got some stories. Hey, they go back to AAU right there.
He said he good. He don't want to get in trouble. Yeah. I want to say this, too, because you talk about all these people that poured into you growing up, too, and are a big part of your success. And I know, Kris, your wife, who has been there for many of the steps along the way. But I also want to point out what you do now to help those that maybe possibly will be in your shoes one day or have a chance. Like, I think a lot of people don't know all the things that you do in schools, in local basketball programs, all the time you give. I mean, shoot, I asked you to go spend some time with my stepson's basketball team. You were like, yep, let's go, you know? And so that's the other thing that you don't ever talk about. But I'm like, where were you today? Oh, I went and spoke to these kids, or I went and did this. And so it's Hall of Famer in certainly more ways than one. And I know that all this community and the kids appreciate what you do to give back to on top of it.
No doubt.
Yep.
Yeah,
we love you, Slay.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of times I want to say no, but nobody said no to me. So, you know what I'm saying? Even when I don't want to go, I get drugged into it. Marcus is another one that'll drag me in. Come on, man, you got to do this. You know what I'm saying? I just need the mental part. So, I mean, it's part of it. And I never had anyone tell me no. And I think a lot of times, man, kids growing up, that didn't have, a lot of times you're kind of scared to ask or embarrassed to ask. It's always good to have a group around you that, you know, man, you don't even have to ask. You know, they always got a hand out, you know, but it's also up to you to reach your hand to receive it to be pulled up. So, man, I thank everybody in this room, man, and the many others that's out there. So this is pretty dope, man.
What did Brad give you over there?
He gave me, what is this, a coin?
Yeah, so I started a few years ago. I wanted to make sure that when I came around and did some surprises, I had something tangible to give to people.
That's dope.
And so that coin right there commemorates the fact that the other side says inductee, and you can't buy that in stores. So, but, you know, we're just super excited. The fact that for the longest that this kind of planning kind of took, he only got one text that maybe came close to tipping him off. It's actually really good.
That's
that is really
good. Yeah.
I'm trying to see did he even text back. What would he have said if he texts back?
Well, people can't see at home, but his phone is absolutely melting at this point. Like it has gone nonstop. But
it is.
It's our 60th class this year, which is crazy to think about. We started in 1966. It's our 60th class. It's going to be an expanded class. It's a bigger class than normal because we want to do it up big.
Yeah.
And so it's July 19th. Hopefully you don't already have a cruise
I'll see if I got
or
something. I'll see if I can, if I'm available. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
And we're gonna have a great group when it's all said and done that we want to, you know, get together and celebrate. And you've been there, you've been a part of it, you've seen it. When Joe went in, we try to do it upright.
Yes,
so we're looking forward to it and really excited that you're part of this great group.
Brad, I appreciate it, man. Thank you to you and the committee, man. Also, I got one request though, man. I'm gonna probably need like a little back corner. Like Big Joe had about 4 tables. I'm gonna need a little bit more. I'm bringing him in a lot more with me.
We'll figure it out. We got the big room. We got the big room this year.
That's all I'm at. Put it in Bridgestone, baby. Let's do it.
Congratulations.
Messages coming through our thread. Blair Durham writes, Slay Dog, congrats, well deserved.
Appreciate that, bro.
Does this mean I'm going to have to pay you more to be in a commercial?
No, you had the opportunity to get me. Yesterday's friends ain't today's, baby.
Hey, Coach Fisher, I just had one question since we got you here, and it's his moment, so let's make it about him. Was he as cold at football as he said he was? Coach Fisher, for y'all that can't see, rolled his eyes.
Coach Fisher,
I was on my way, son. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he was on his way, but I'm going to put this in perspective. Think about what future would have been. He tried to talk John Henderson out of playing football. So I'm just going to leave it there.
Baby Shark. They used to call it Baby Shark.
Listen, man, I'm telling you, I've told this story a million times, man. Me and John had a plan. You hear me? We walking in there, man. It's time for us to step away, big dog. We gonna focus. It's a nice little package deal. Got a power forward. You got Baby Shaq. It's a nice little center combo. Man, we can walk away from this, big dog. You ready? He was like, yeah, let's go, man. I went in that office with Coach Fitzgerald. Man, it probably lasted 15 seconds. He was like, that's what you gonna do? He was like, yeah, send John in here. I sent Joe in there, man. I'm in the hallway for about 30 minutes. I'm like, damn, Joe ain't he came out yet, man. What? This ain't the plan. He get back in the car and tell me, man, I think I'm going to go on and play. I said, No, man, you let me out here hanging, man.
It worked out well for him.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk back in there. Hey, Coach, I'm Big Mom. My bad, man. I want to play.
So Coach Fitzgerald knew you was a basketball player.
He figured it out.
He didn't talk you out of it. He didn't talk you out of it.
Smart man.
Coach, he talks all the time about how he led the state in receiving for 3 weeks.
3 weeks, baby.
That's true.
See, you heard
He
that?
said that's true.
True, man. Hey.
3 weeks only.
3 weeks only.
Yeah, then he want to excel. Santonio want to excel. Like,
Yeah.
there wasn't no more room for me.
He didn't like getting hit though, right?
Nah,
he wanted to
Mandela
be
brothers.
the one.
You can thank the
handling.
Mandela brothers
Yep.
for that.
Yep.
Father Ryan.
Father Ryan, no
All
question.
right, we got to take a break. The party will continue. Congrats to Ron Slay, Tennessee Sports Hall of Fame. We'll be right back.